Oh yeah, I forgot about sick bread. I guess it would make sense if he was hanging around. That was kind of his whole thing, wasn't it? Besides betraying us. It's like Alamigo. Alamigan freedom. Do you honestly think he's planning to liberate Alamigo with the help of a primal? I mean, could he really be that stupid? Right. Okay, are you good? Sorry, I am... Let me... I feel like the ferret's going to be distracting. Alright. Papalymo has a mind to learn the Griffin's true intentions. If, as you suspect, the Griffin is indeed plotting to summon a primal, we must needs obtain confirmation while there is yet time to act. To that end, I propose we question his double. Given his role as the group's de facto mouthpiece, I should not be surprised if he were one of the Griffin's closest associates, and while he may not be aware of the most sensitive details, can probably tell us the mask's plans in broad strokes. Like the man whom he impersonates, however, he is wary of outsiders. He will not expose himself without a suitable incentive. Sorry, I'm just playing around with the sound a little bit. Okay. My plan is as follows. You and Alphino will pose as adventurers fallen on hard times, inspired by his words to take up arms for a noble cause. Ida and I, as members of the Resistance, will recount tales of your past achievements and testify as to your usefulness in the struggles ahead. With our enthusiastic assurances still ringing in his ears, he will decide to welcome you in person, and we will arrange a meeting. You will need to look the part that we might maintain the charade until we have him cornered at least. This should be enough to purchase suitable garments from Tailbot, and have him rub a respectable amount of dirt on them for good measure. Any questions? Nope. All seems simple enough, thank you. And with that, Celestia, let us be off. Okay. Why are we always dressing up outside of like in Thanalan area? This was the other place we tried to like trick someone to learn their true intentions. You want to buy what? I don't know what you're up to, but I want no part of it. A heavy leather pouch entrusted to you by Papalymo. Not all problems can be solved with a fistful of gil. For the rest, one must needs resort to a sack. Una, chill, girl. Well, you're the ones with the gil, and seeing as your friends of Papalymo, there. Tunic and slops for the both of you, tailored and treated to your tastes. Now off with you before someone sees us together. Clothes maketh the man, as they say. Right then. I will go and change, and see you at the spot Papalymo marked on our maps. And away we go. Alright. Okay. Oh no. Whatever. It's broken. Well, look at us. A pair of down-at-heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture past glories. Yes, this should suffice. And now we play the waiting game. Poor Alphino. Celestia was just like, I am not wearing that.
My thanks, comrades.
Ooh.
You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
A great interest, you might say. Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and
I don't know.
say wisely, avoided open engagement.
I don't know if that was his
with
voice.
But you and yours seem confident against the world in arms.
Yeah, I feel like he would immediately recognize us.
Bold. Why, one might even think you were planning to summon a primal. Because that would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained.
And he would not be happy with running into us.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
Ah, the famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot. You are right.
I still don't know.
The Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals.
I don't know if this is separate.
You
I
are
still feel like
wrong,
he's
however,
involved.
if you think that we procured them to summon a primal. We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honorable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
Oh man, things are heating up. Political tensions are straining.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Amalja?
Papalimo.
What?
Keeping a level head.
Of crystals? None. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god.
Ifrit again.
We have naught to hide.
We really need to get ahead of this thing.
Peter and I will find it.
Then let us be off.
Dude, like, all of them just keep getting summoned and immediately smacked down.
The warrior of light.
Uh-oh. Maybe. What's it to you?
I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave woman can make a difference. You saved me too once, Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago.
Wait, what?
On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
Wait, who would that be? That was like really early on.
I know that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I just...
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences. You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
Oh, I'm stressed. I don't like this. It's a lot of forces in motion. I feel like we're on the back foot. Yeah, I was out in Quarry Mill. So that was really early on. Quarry Mill is East Shroud? No. Where's Quarry Mill? There's one of the shrouds. South Shroud? Yeah, here. Okay, yeah, I do not remember, but okay, apparently we've helped that guy before. So that's definitely not sick bread. That's interesting. Man, there are so many interesting things in that conversation. Whew. I'm worried. I feel like there's so much tension building, and that usually leads to bad things happening. Like attacks and wars. Quarry Mill, he said. Do you remember? Forgive me. You cannot be expected to recall every name and face. And besides, it's not as if it matters. I have long admired how you live in the present, how you focus on the problems at hand and always keep moving forward. So let us keep moving forward together, Celestia. You must find and secure those crystals. This is no time for looking back. Uh-oh. I think we're... Are we walking into a trap? I forgot about that. Isn't Urianger laying a trap for the warriors of darkness to attack us? Now we have the Griffin to deal with too. I don't either. Okay. If we take the Griffin's double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere within Zaharak, ready to be put to use by the Amalja. We must appraise Alice of all we have learned. I will join you both in Little Alamigo after I have changed. I'm just curious. Oh, Thancred. He finally made it. Well, that's a bit of a relief. I was really worried about him. Ah, that's much better. Subterfuge was never my strong suit. You are prepared for battle, then? Kept you waiting, eh? My apologies. Okay, so they did not capture Thancred like I thought. Now that Thancred has finally arrived, mayhap you could share your latest findings? You mean to tell me that while we were worrying ourselves sick, Ida and Papalima were here all along? Well, Ystrola will be relieved, and also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? Cannot very well leave them in the hands of the Amalja. One second. Something... I don't know, the sound is weird. Aha. Okay, you only hear it once now, right? Okay. I think it's fully fixed now. Fingers crossed. Double drums. Things are really ramping up. One soundtrack is not enough. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well leave them in the hands of the Amalja. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon Ifrit even as we speak. We must make for Zaharak without delay. Agreed. If there's not else to discuss, let us depart at once. I guess we're off. And so they go forth, in accordance with the Griffin's plan. What are you up to? The players gather to assume their marks on a stage wreathed in flame. Ere long, the curtain shall rise, and the drama, of which I am author, gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. Naught else remaineth, save to stand at the ready and pray that the chance is seized, for never shall we know its like again. I'm so scared. I'm glad I don't have the heart rate on. I feel like my heart is just like beating out of my chest. Okay. Whew. You'd think there'd be more obvious signs that something was afoot, but if anything, the place seems quieter than I remember it. I have a bad feeling about this. All seems calm here. Is it possible we've been deceived? I confess I expected a warmer greeting. We must not jump to conclusions, not until we have braved the Bull of Embers. We must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, Pray do so now. I shall await your signal. Upon proceeding to the Bowl of Embers, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. And so we're here again. 0.4 patch. A lot of things seem to be culminating, and we're about to see the result. Okay. Are you ready? Do you have sufficient time? Dude, I hate that message. Anytime that message comes up. Just instantly get stressed out. Alright. One life for one world. Interesting title. Let's go.
This isn't right. The Emulger would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
It's a trap. Let's turn back.
Not willingly, no.
And there they are.
Ah, the saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
By the 12, will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the Warrior of Light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos. One life for one world. A fair exchange! Wouldn't you agree?
Go up there and cred!
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
Carbuncle! Defend me!
Nice job, Kirby!
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Oh.
Alize!
Poor Alice. Getting shown up.
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was. My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Whoa. She's got new tricks up her sleeve. Whoa,
As
she
Eorzea's
pulled a
blade
sword
of
from a
light once
book.
stood by my side, now I shall stand at hers and defend this realm with all my might.
She leveled up.
Let's finish this.
Alright, fight! She is staying nimble, that is for sure. Warrior of Darkness, Devout of Darkness, Magus of Darkness, Knight of Darkness. We've come too far. Sacrificed too much to stop now. I think you are the only ones that have known sorrow.
You shall fall soon enough.
No. No, we will not be denied so easily. Oh. Okay. Now, is this the power of the echo? Got it. Can they rise? Have these warriors no limits?
No more games!
Ah! God damn it. I can't break free.
It ends now. What?
The chains!
You snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Oriange!
Right?
Mine apologies, Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
He's so dramatic.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us.
Oh.
I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Like,
Thou mayest, my lady.
okay, he's actually on our side. I really thought he was gonna end up being an Ascian or something.
By thy leave.
Okay. So many books.
Even odds then. No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop!
Well, that's good. I really thought he was gonna betray both sides of us.
Hearken
Do
to
something.
me. We only have one chance.
You got it,
Channel your
Alice.
ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do
I
it
can
alone,
do that.
but together we can defeat them.
Okay.
Get ready! They come!
The music's getting epic.
I must have more ether.
Am I supposed to do something? Oh. I'm trying to leave the fighting to you, but you're not protecting me. What am I supposed to do? Oh, there we go. There's something to click on. Celestia's a little challenge sometimes when she doesn't get to just punch things. You mustn't channel so much at once. I've never done this before. Give me a break. Oh, heck. Can we just do this the normal way? How much ether do you need, as I say? Alright. Is this it? The fate of two worlds hangeth in the balance. Quickly.
I can feel it. Just a little more.
We're so close. Unfortunate. One more time then. It's gone on long enough. Truhumau, kill the girl. Celestia, the ranger, you must stop her. On it. Won't get away this time.
Hurry it up, neighbor! I'll crush you!
Oh, okay. Here you go, Alice. That's unfortunate. Anyone wanna do something about this?
Courage, friends.
There we go. Alice's blade is blinding and it's radiant. That's it. That's it. We've got
With
them.
this blade, I banish the darkness.
No. Not like this.
Alize, are you hurt?
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
That girl never stops moving around. Always bouncing.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
Yep.
We are far from finished.
What do you mean?
Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
Actually, I have considered it, but I have no idea.
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt plains with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Wait! Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
At long last, you see. To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
To have known the depths of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle.
If you have a trump card, Urianger, now's the time.
Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
What? Okay.
What is this place?
Such pain. Such
Heidelin?
sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
We're back here. What?
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
Minfilia. Minfilia!
Minfilia!
Blessed children of the First, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will, so too must others carry out the will of Heidelin. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light. Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Heidelin had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength long sought. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark. Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away!
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone, then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
I'm glad Thancred got to see her again.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Heidellin's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
How did it end up here?
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Hear me, servant of Heidelin. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home. We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
You gotta smile.
'Tis a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
Bye, Minfilia. Mom.
Thank you, Lemmy, for everything.
Yeah, that is really sad. They didn't even get to talk at all since the banquet in Ul'dah. Turtle. Well, there went the Warriors of Darkness. I'm glad Urianger did not betray us. And we got to see his whole face. Wow. I mean, they went back to the first, so I don't think they'll be around anytime soon. Everything Urianger did the past like 10 minutes was peak drama. He had like 4 different speeches. Yeah, dramatic mask flinging. Last second timing of having us pull out the crystal, calling out to Hydaelyn. Oh man, that was crazy. Man. One life for one world. Minfilia for the first. Man. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Is that the outcome we wanted? I guess so. I don't know, I kind of feel bad for the Warriors of Darkness. I don't know, I was thinking about it a lot, and like, man. Like, they worked with the Ascians, which was kind of a dumb move, but besides that, I mean, they've just been trying to save their world. I don't know, it's hard to say they were really doing anything wrong. Their approach was kind of dumb, but I think their intentions were generally in the right place. And they did let us live like multiple times when they could have killed us. The things did not unfold as perhaps I mean to say. I truly believe that she... Forgive me. I should not have spoken. is not my place. I'm sorry, Thancred. At least you got to talk to Minfilia one more time. Man, he's... Oh my gosh, so much explaining and discussion that needs to happen. Speak thy mind. I do not expect thy forgiveness. It seems we are in southern Thanalan again. Minfilia is doing, no doubt. May the 12-speeder on our way. And the warriors of darkness, too. I cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, then in returning to the first, would they not... but mayhap that was their wish. Yeah. Oh. It's a sacrifice no one should ever have to make. We should talk about what to do next. Okay. Fine. An ending to mark a new beginning. Forgive me. My thoughts were elsewhere. In this one I know full well there is yet work to be done. The crystals. Leave them to me. I will go back into Zaharak and secure them. The Amalja will still be in disarray after the thrashing the warriors of darkness gave them. They are not like to notice the lone bard skulking about. But Thancred, you don't have to do this, I know. But I want to. I'll see you at the Rising Stones. I should go find Ida and Papalymo. They must have finished searching the mass camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. You must be tired, Celestia. I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? When I saw you meeting with that warrior of darkness in the Ascian in white at the Great Library. I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I cannot deny that a part of me feared you had simply betrayed us. Would that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand why you did what you did, that you sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice, but even knowing what came of your actions, I find I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Celestia, forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. If thou wilt grant me leave, I would gladly escort thee into a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at the Rising Stones. Until then, warrior of light. Speak with Papalymo. Ah, there you are. We finished our search, in case you were wondering. I've yet to tell them what happened in Zaharak. I thought it best to do so together. Well met, Celestia. Alphino said you would be joining us. It would seem the Griffin's double was telling the truth. Insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the mass camp. Did you perchance find one in Zaharak? Actually... I don't believe it. The crystals, Infilia, all of it. It's just... I don't know what it is. I sympathize, Ida. Even now I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, aye, but also affirming. Alphino, I believe it is past time Ida and I rejoin the Scions. We've been away for far too long. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives. I hope that we might, in turn, offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence. Gods, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. We should be glad to recount them, and Tutaru's tales may well surprise you. Yay! We have Ida and Papalymo back. Ida? Ida! Roga be praised. It is you. Ida, alive and standing here before me in the flesh. I can hardly believe my eyes. Oh, come now. Has it really been so long you don't remember me? It's Gundobald! I fought beside your father in the revolution. What is happening here? Do not think less of her, friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate ways. But the resistance were always welcome in Little Alamigo. They give us hope. And young Ida most of all. Aye, Ida here was always full of fire. Ever the first to volunteer for a mission. Till the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors, and we feared the worst. But here you are, alive and well, looking nary a day older. Well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here, the Scions. Oh, sorry, we were still the Circle of Knowing back then. Right. Anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it was very secretive stuff at the time, and, as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we've got a lot to talk about, and we will. Right now, I've got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me. Pray forgive her. It has been a very long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Uh-oh. That was weird. I don't know what to think of that. Did Ida, like, give up on the revolution or something? Let us return to the Rising Stones. Yeah, that was the sus music. And the sus looks from Papalymo. Hells take me for giving you that mask. What did you do, Papalymo? What? I'm confused. What's up with the mask? Into the Rising Stones we go. Welcome home, Celestia. I trust your journey was uneventful. You will be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he's delivered them safely into the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here. We can declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact your Stroller and Kryl and brief them on all that has occurred. I also requested that they return to the Rising Stones at their earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future. Ariange still here? He's back in the mask!
Back in the solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbreeder.
Moonbreeder.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
I think she'd be proud of Thancred.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
The Taru!
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has
We're
changed
back.
since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
Kryl's a scion!
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
New scions!
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own
Yeah, he's
desires,
back in the mask.
I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Aww.
Very well.
Yay!
Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
New Imperial Viceroy. Why do you keep still?
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities.
Just sitting by the fire.
That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable, and we've always got her to keep us from bickering. But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
Tataru doing all the hard work out here.
Any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
Punched more stuff. Oh. We have to do the Minfilia line. I like the new adventure. It feels like that's a fitting close to like a chapter. But the Minfilia quote feels more fitting for now. To strive for those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Indeed.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Turn this in. Look at them, Celestia. The scions of the seventh dawn. Look how far we've come. The people we've met. The moments we've shared. The losses we've suffered. The tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here, and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together. Meanwhile? Nope. Here. Here while. Oh, everyone's back and just hanging out.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, my friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
I mean, that's kind of fair. Oh. We got to keep Tupsimati for like 30 seconds.
Thank you. I shall guard it well.
Tube salami. Why?
There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Two griffins! Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet, and I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. True believers are so readily led. Why is he here? Go away. Just go away. Okay. Everybody's got a mask now. Alright. Elidibus. I have given them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted then. Was it all worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it host to a surfeit of light or dark, a world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I do now present to you. Why did we throw them over the edge? Great. Great. Nidhogg's eyes. All muscle. That's supposed to be like the one thing Alphino has. He's supposed to be the brains here. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. At least they're not moving around on their own right now. Well, I'm glad we got like an hour of gameplay that didn't revolve around the eyes. Great. The eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds, you have proven yourself the most deserving. Giving them both to one person? That seems dangerous, even for an Ascian. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for woe. Hi, Pele. Well, guess we're gonna have to deal with the griffin sooner rather than later. Huh. So, it was here all along. Who dis? Ah. Oh man. I'm kind of miss Nero. I don't think we've seen him since Crystal Tower. He wouldn't be the new Imperial Viceroy, would he? I think he defected from the Empire. I'm pretty sure he went on his own. Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. Ha 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 ha. That can't be good. All right. You are purring up a storm. I don't know if you can hear Pele. Man, this was a lot to take in today. Okay. She's super loud right now. Yeah, Luna's purrs do not go that crazy. I feel like Luna's a very calm purr. Pele can relax like nobody else. Baby. Well, are you ready for Stormblood? We did it! What a way to end Heavensward. The eyes come back into the story. We got a lot of closure today, a lot of answers. A couple new big questions, but more answers than questions, so that's exciting. Do you want to start? Yeah, that is true. Okay, sounds good. Then we will start Stormblood next time. I think technically there's still like 3 quests left or so, but I think they basically came out like right. They're basically supposed to be like the prologue. Is that the right thing? Why did I also think of prelude? It's prologue, right? I should read more books. But yeah. Either way, I think that's pretty much supposed to be the end of Heavensward, and we have a short, like, prologue for Stormblood, and then the official release of it. But by my books, or I don't know, from my perspective, that's the end of Heavensward. That felt very conclusion-y. Anybody got anything interesting to say? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah. In that moment, she departed this realm for the first. I heard her speak to me. I know this to be true, just as I know that she will one day return to us. In those final moments, she was smiling, was she not? She was proud and hopeful and looking to the future. So I will too, Celestia. I will. I told her everything that happened. She needed to know. I thought it would be best if it came from me. Strange to think back on the circumstances of our first meeting. We were all so very young, so foolish, so powerless. Yep, that is true. The Urianger mystery, we actually got answers and it was better than I could have hoped. Thank goodness. Otherwise, Moonbrita would have been very disappointed. You did! I mean, I think I said already, but I thought he was basically, like, doing his own thing. I thought he wasn't really working with the Warriors of Darkness, but I thought he was also betraying us, so... Yeah, you were right. He was only double-crossing, not triple-crossing, so... worked out for the best. Pele's head is on the spacebar. I cannot jump anymore. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you've had... I don't know if you've had any, like, wrong predictions yet. I feel like you've called pretty much everything. Or, like, everything that you've called, at least, has been true, or at least very close to it. That is true. I mean, a reveal like that, I'm sure, will... Ascian Primal Summoner Tataru. As soon as she finishes doing the Ascian taxes, or the Scion taxes. Is she even here? Oh, she's who we talked to start the quest. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that's got to be like the final boss, right? Can't use that in just a regular old expansion. Pele. Pele. Stop. Pele, stop.